A storm is brewing in Los Angeles, and it's hitting both the heart and the home. This Monday on The Bold and the Beautiful, two stories unfold in devastating parallel. One, a love built on lies. The other, a temptation that could ignite danger. Remy Price's tears may not save him this time, not after the truth about his dark past explodes inside Forrester Creations. And while his world crumbles, Deacon Sharp finds himself torn between loyalty and desire, caught between two women who define his future and his downfall. This is the episode where emotions unravel and choices turn deadly. The morning begins in pure Forrester glamour. The air hums with energy, laughter, perfume, the rhythmic hum of sewing machines in the distance. Bolts of silk shimmer in the light, sketches line the walls, and excitement fills the space. Today isn't just another workday, it's Dickie's moment, his debut as a rising designer ready to prove himself in the legendary Forrester showroom. Hope stands nearby, reviewing designs with Ivy and Daphne, her smile genuine. Even Electra, usually guarded, seems proud to share the floor with new talent. Then, the glass doors open, and everything stops. Dickie walks in, radiant with pride, hand in hand with Remy Price. It's a moment meant to introduce love and artistry. But instead, it becomes a nightmare. Electra's expression freezes. Her breath catches. Her fingers tremble as the memories rush back, the messages, the photos, the lies. Her voice breaks as she blurts out, "Him. It's him." The room falls silent. Every eye turns toward her, then toward Remy. Her words slice through the air. "That man isn't who you think he is. He's a stalker." Gasps ripple across the room. Ivy steps forward, protective and fierce. Will Spencer stiffens, his expression darkening. And Dickie just stands there, unable to process what he's hearing. Electra's voice shakes but doesn't falter as she tells her story. The fake photos, the obsession, the fear of being watched. The humiliation that never really faded. The room grows cold. Remy tries to speak, but no one's listening. Because the truth is out, and it's far uglier than anyone imagined. For a long moment, no one moves. The tension is unbearable, as if the air itself has turned to glass. Then Remy steps forward, his voice cracking. "Please, that was a different time. I was lost. I've changed." Tears stream down his face, real or not, no one can tell. He glances at Dickie, desperate for understanding, for mercy. But Dickie's expression is unreadable, shock frozen into silence. Electra's fury burns through her fear. "Changed? You don't get to rewrite what you did to me." Her voice shakes, but it carries years of pain. Ivy nods sharply. "You traumatized her, Remy. You humiliated her. You don't just walk in here like it never happened." Hope tries to calm them, torn between empathy and outrage. She looks at Dickie, heartbroken for him, but she can't defend the indefensible. Remy's words come faster now, almost frantic. "I got help. I swear I'm not that man anymore. Dickie, please, you know me." He reaches for Dickie's hand, but Dickie pulls back like he's touched fire. Finally, he speaks, quiet, trembling. "I didn't know any of this." Remy nods, wiping at his face. "You weren't supposed to. I wanted to be someone better for you. But the damage is done." The room that once buzzed with creativity is now thick with betrayal and disgust. When the chaos finally dies down, Dickie turns to the group. "I need a moment alone with him." And the others step aside, not because they trust him, but because they know he needs to face the truth for himself. Behind the closing door, the real confrontation begins. The Forrester design office is quiet, too quiet. Outside, the laughter and movement of the showroom have stopped. Inside, only tension remains. Remy stands by the window, staring out at the city lights like he's looking for escape. Dickie sits behind the desk, motionless, staring at a photograph on his phone, one of the two of them, smiling, happy, a lie frozen in time. He finally breaks the silence. "You manipulated someone I respect. You lied to me. How am I supposed to believe a single word you say?" Remy turns, eyes red, voice trembling. I was sick, Dickie. I didn't know how to love the right way back then. He steps closer. But you changed me. I swear, I'm not that person anymore. Dickie's voice hardens. Then explain, Luna. Remy freezes. Dickie continues, each word sharper than the last. I told you to stay away from her. I warned you. And then I hear you've been visiting her in prison? What were you planning, Remy? Remy's silence is answer enough. He opens his mouth, but nothing comes out. Dickie rises from his chair, anger breaking through grief. I trusted you. I defended you. Do you even understand what you've done? To me, to Electra, to everyone? Remy's tears return. He takes another step forward. I love you, he whispers. It's his final plea, the one card he has left. Dickie shakes his head, voice low but resolute. If this is what love looks like to you, then I want no part of it. Remy's shoulders slump. The fight leaves his body. He walks to the door, pausing just long enough to whisper, you'll see. I'm not the monster you think I am. The door closes softly behind him. Dickie stands alone, surrounded by sketches that suddenly feel meaningless. For a long moment, he says nothing, just stares at the space Remy left behind. Because sometimes, silence hurts more than goodbye. Across Los Angeles, while chaos erupts at Forrester Creations, another storm brews, quieter, but far more dangerous. Deacon Sharp sits in his apartment, lights dim, a drink untouched beside him. He tells himself he's fine, that his feelings for Taylor Hayes are nothing but a passing thought, a fantasy he'll soon forget. But the lie tastes bitter. No matter how hard he tries to shut it down, she keeps slipping through the cracks, in a memory, a glance, a word that reminds him of her calm voice. Taylor represents everything he's been chasing without knowing it, peace, forgiveness, and a chance to be more than his past mistakes. And yet, every thought of her feels like betrayal. Because Sheila Carter is still in his life. She's unpredictable, fierce, possessive, and she's in love, or at least, her version of it. When Deacon casually mentions Hope and Liam's upcoming wedding, Sheila lights up like the 4th of July. She starts talking about dresses, guests, and the idea of attending with him, hand in hand, as if the world has finally accepted her. Her enthusiasm is manic, almost childlike. But beneath her smile, Deacon senses it, the possessive energy, the quiet danger hiding in her excitement. He nods, pretending to agree, pretending to listen, but his mind drifts elsewhere. To Taylor. To the safety he felt in her presence, to that single moment when she looked at him and didn't see his sins. And for just a second, he lets himself wonder, what if things were different? What if the woman who believes in redemption could actually save him from the woman who never will? He doesn't notice Sheila watching him closely, studying his face, catching that flicker of distraction. Her smile lingers, but her eyes grow colder. Because if Sheila Carter ever finds out what's truly in his heart, love won't be what destroys Deacon. She will. Back at Forrester Creations, silence hangs in the air like the smoke after an explosion. The damage is done, emotional, irreversible, and deeply human. Electra Forrester stands tall, her voice still shaking but steady enough to command respect. For the first time, her pain has become her power. The same woman who once lived in fear now stands surrounded by allies. Ivy and Will hover close, protective but proud. They promise she'll never be alone again, that Forrester will protect its own. There's something almost poetic about it, the house of beauty standing against the ugliness of manipulation. But in the corner, Dickie Sharp sits alone, haunted by what just happened. The anger is there, yes, but beneath it, something deeper, grief. He didn't just lose a boyfriend today. He lost his sense of judgment, his trust in people, and a little piece of his creative spark. The sketches on his desk blur behind tears he refuses to let fall. Remy's tears might have been real, but they came too late. Because once someone weapons love, forgiveness stops being simple. As the lights dim and the crowd disperses, Dickie catches one final glimpse of Remy leaving the building. His reflection lingers in the glass for a heartbeat, then disappears into the night. And for the first time, Dickie wonders if redemption is possible in a world that rewards deception. If beauty can still exist in a place built on so many lies. Meanwhile, across town, Deacon pours another drink, convincing himself he's in control. But in The Bold and the Beautiful, control is just an illusion. And the more you fight your heart, the faster it destroys you. Because here, love doesn't save you. It tests you. And if you're not careful, it breaks you. So what comes next, Bold and Beautiful fans? A love triangle born from guilt? A secret affair that could ignite a war? And a man torn between the woman who redeems him and the one who could ruin him? Deacon Sharp's heart is a ticking time bomb, and sooner or later, someone will get caught in the blast. Will Taylor risk her peace for forbidden passion? Will Sheila sense the betrayal already brewing under her nose? And can Dickie find strength in heartbreak, or will Remy's shadow pull him back into darkness? This Monday's episode marks the beginning of something bigger: heartbreak, obsession, and the kind of revenge that doesn't just destroy relationships, it rewrites them. In Los Angeles, love is the most dangerous weapon of all, and this week, The Bold and the Beautiful proves once again: the higher the passion, the deeper the fall.